What's up, Tyler? No, I won't be here tomorrow. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. Yeah, I chose today to do Air France, but I won't be here tomorrow. I have a lot going on the next couple of days. So I won't be here tomorrow. Kind of slowing down a little bit this week. I've only had one day off in the last two weeks. Yeah, I thought it. So if you guys see in the description, you see I thought it was going to rain this evening, but we don't have that. But we do have the high winds this evening, as you guys can tell with the camera here, moving and bouncing all over the place. Looks like Air France is buttoning up already. Why are we having issues with service? Sorry, I am still working on some stuff behind the scenes here. Not quite ready. I don't know why my Philip, good evening. 1 minute. I'm not sure when Air France is supposed to be coming every day. I know it's soon. So, as you can tell, we have Air France here, and then we also have the American 777 over here already. They did switch that schedule last weekend. It does arrive at about 1:30, 1:35 every day. Hopefully, we can get them and they'll be back-to-back departures, because they are due to depart around the same time. I think there's like a 10-minute difference between when the two of them are supposed to depart. I'm doing all right, William. Hope you guys are as well. Hope everybody had a very good and happy Easter. I know we did. I've been super busy. I worked Saturday, and then I'm working all the way up until Friday. So that's kind of why we're not doing as many shows this week. Plus, I have another whole big thing to do on Friday night. So I'm not going to be here Friday night either. So we will be back on Sunday. Tonight and Sunday. Yep. Our we get Lufthansa coming in July, June or July. We have three new airlines coming, so I need to write that down on a post-it note and keep a hold of it over here. Now again, it is very, very windy, as you guys can probably hear. Good. I'm glad you moved into your new apartment. Yeah, I can't wait for Lufthansa too. Unfortunately, though, I don't know how that's going to work for us. Um, if if they don't have a Sunday scheduled, I don't know that we're going to see it. So it'll be one of those things. You know, I work during the day, and then Saturday's not a bad day as far as coming to the airport. I could probably be here, but every airport streamer on YouTube is on Saturday, so it's not. I don't know if it'd be a good idea to be on Saturday. We'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens. That is still a few months out, so we'll see what happens. I just know on Saturdays, like, everybody is on Saturday. So it's like, I don't know if I want to compete with everybody else on the internet. So they're bringing the A330. Don't know if it'll be the Neo or anything, but they are bringing the A330. But it's going to be, the Lufthansa is going to be an early in the day flight. It'll have to be out of here, done and out of here before Air France gets here. Because them and Air France are supposed to be occupying a gate, the same gate. So, again, like I said, if they don't fly in on Sundays, we probably won't see Lufthansa that much. I'll try to make special Saturdays to be out here, but we just I just don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if I need another moderator right now. I'll have to talk to my top moderator. see what she says. Speaking of our top moderator, she will not be with us today. She said she might pop in and see for a few minutes, but she's got some stuff going on. Yeah, Pip probably would be on Saturday. For me, for YouTube, it's, I don't know. It'd be iffy. We haven't tried a Saturday show yet, other than when we went to Dulles back in November. So it's hard to say how Saturdays will be. I just go based on what I see on YouTube over the weekend when I'm at home, and everybody and their mother is on streaming. So, don't think it would be very economical for us to be on Saturday, but you never know. We'll see. Now I will be here for the inaugural flights of Lufthansa. Don't get me wrong there. I will be here for the inaugural flight of Lufthansa. Hold on. I got a barrel about to crash into my car. Hold on. So, yes, as far as the water cannon salutes and stuff goes, I will be here for Lufthansa's inaugural arrival. I am planning on that. It's just the rest of it, being here for the rest of it, will be the hard part. Neela, good evening. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, sorry, they got construction barrels. You know, the big yellow, the big orange and white barrels. They got them up here on top of the parking garage because they're working on the new parking system. And the wind is strong enough that it blew this one over, and it was like blowing towards my car. It was very close. Yeah, they're coming with the A330, and I'm okay with it, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of the A330, but it is what it is. It could be worse. It could be like Copa and be another 737. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I do. I wish it was something a little bit different, but it's not. Jana B, what's up? Yeah, I thought it was gonna rain, as you guys can tell in my from my ride up there today. Thought it was gonna rain this evening, but cleared out pretty quick. But it did leave behind the strong winds, which I'm okay with, unless it blows a barrel into my car, which I put that barrel in a place where it won't blow over again. I'd like to see, the A350, but that's a whole big controversy at the airport right now anyway, so I don't even bring up the A350. RDU and the A350 are, well, I'm not sure what's happening with that, and I don't spread rumors, so I won't say what I know and don't know, or what I know, but I just know they're fussing with some people. Thank you, Jana. Yeah, I'm glad I could have a clear picture. I don't know what's up with the service. It seems to be bouncing around. Daniel, what's happening? Or it was at the beginning of the show. All right. I'm going to mute my mic and I'm going to turn the other one up so you guys can hear Air France. Hopefully the wind won't affect it too much. So, Daniel, Lufthansa is bringing the A330 in June or July, on their inaugural flight. And I think they'll run it for a while. I'd like to see them bring a Dreamliner just like Air France did. thank you for your membership milestone. Unfortunately, I'm having an issue with the software. It's not allowing me to put you guys up on the screen today. I don't know what its deal is, but I'll look into it after tonight's show and see what I can do with it. Yes, indeed. Doing an economy class. Thank you. Yes, indeed. I'm clicking on them, trying to get them to go up on the screen, but it's not happening. Yeah, I'd love to see the A350 too, but unfortunately there's some some controversy surrounding that at the moment. Well, the A380, yeah, that'll never happen. Not here. That'll never happen here, unfortunately. Now, come summertime, spring and summer, when we go up to Dulles, we'll get our A380s. We'll get our Lufthansa, British Airways. It'll be great. Hopefully. Nah, a 747 would be nice, but unfortunately, no. We only have one gate that'll fit that anyways, and I think it'll barely fit. Alright, we got an arrival, and it is windy, so we're leaving Air France for a minute. I want to get these as many windy arrivals as we can. Hopefully we'll have some exciting ones, maybe some go-arounds. What's up, John? Got another 767 arriving here in a little while. One from Memphis, which I believe is this one, and then we have one coming in from Atlanta. What's up, UCB? Gavin? What's happening, everybody? Welcome in to the show. This looks like our other FedEx 767. Yeah, this thing is ultra touchy. Hey, Jackie. Eat barbecue. Yeah, we had a pretty good storm this afternoon that hit here and at my work. Takeoff for the 717 there. And we have Republic Airways pushing back already. I feel like this one just got here. As a matter of fact, I think it did. I think it got here right before I started the show. And that E175 that came in a little while ago has gone up and parked itself in the waiting box up there. We also have I-Arrow here too. So let's go over here for a second. So there's the E175 that came in a little while ago. And then of course you got I-Arrow over there as well. Yeah, Air France took off already. fairly quick. Yeah, it rained pretty bad here. Around the 2:30, 3 o'clock hour, boy, it was. I could hear it on the roof at the dealership. It was. You could barely see anything outside when you look outside. It was raining hard. I didn't hear any thunder, didn't see any lightning, but boy, it was raining hard. Yeah, the 777's going to leave any time now. I was kind of hoping they'd leave back to back. I'm sure once Air France is here every day, it will leave back to. They will leave back to back. Delta to Paris, and then the American to London used to leave back to back all the time last year. Got soaked. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, man, I'm glad I didn't have to go outside and get a car or anything while it was raining. I was already working on one, so I was like, this is perfect. I don't have to go out here and get wet, nothing. But it did absolutely pour down the rain. Our Republic Airways has been pulled to the start line and been disconnected already. So Tony was supposed to be on a flight arriving with JetBlue. I don't know what his status is currently, but he was supposed to be arriving later on this evening, and his flight got canceled. He's going to be flying on the A220 from Orlando on JetBlue. So now they've got him flying up to Boston. So we'll see if Tony makes it in before show's end. Yeah, it was the raindrops weren't huge, but they were definitely good size for us here. I'm kind of glad it cleared up because I didn't really want to try and deal with that and do the show at the same time. Although, you guys know, if you've been watching the show for any length of time, you guys know how much I love a good rain show or a thunderstorm show. But yeah, that one would have been that one would have been a good time for sure. I don't know where he is. He's not here. Molly's not here. Molly has something going on tonight, so I don't think she's going to be here. She might pop in for a little bit, but I highly, highly, highly doubt it. What's up, ERB? I wonder why this other E-175 is sitting up here on the hill waiting. I don't know if it's A departure or an arrival? I thought it was an arrival earlier in the show, but... What's up, Matt, man? There's Brad. I'm not doing too bad, Brad. How are you? Here doing a Wednesday show. Did you get to fuel the Air France tonight, Brad? I know, what was that, last week or the week before last? You couldn't do it on that Friday. Carolyn, good evening. Welcome in. Hope everybody had a good Easter. Mine would have been better had I not had to work on Saturday. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta reset the camera here really quick. Alright. Yeah, I won't be here Friday, Brad, unfortunately. Got another commitment to handle this Friday. I will be back here on Sunday. I've got to spend tomorrow evening trying to figure out how to get my camera to connect to some printer, and I'm doing an event, and the wife's got to bring home the printer, and then we've got to set it up, and so I can figure it out before Friday. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how well that will work or won't work. I'm pretty confident that it probably won't work, but we'll see. Robbie, what's up? Tripod's a little sticky today. I have no idea what she said. I missed it. See you, Southwest. There is a car parked right in our way. As per usual. I don't know what is going on with this. Going out to Yosemite. Very nice. I bet he's waiting on that Southwest to get farther out. Sure, it's taking his sweet time. So it looks like the American 777 might be a little delayed. It's not pushed back yet. I think it's due out at 6:40, I think. So, as you can see, our 777 is already here, if you guys didn't know. It did change its schedule over the weekend. It is back to arriving at about 1:30 p.m. and leaving around the 6:30-ish time period. Yeah, 6:40. That's what I figured. So they went back on their summertime schedule, which is good. Although I was enjoying them in the Iceland coming in together, or back to back, I should say. Iceland is due in tonight. I think around 7:30. Should push back any moment. Oh, from Oakland to Arizona. Bills without Molly aren't fun. Yeah. Sorry, guys. No Molly tonight. Again, she may pop in and say hello, but she's got some stuff going on this evening. She got in touch with me this morning when she saw the stream pop up to let me know. Come on, 777. Evan, what's up? Do you see a white? I did not. I did not see any cars go by. I do see a red Dodge Viper though. Oh, I can't get to it fast enough. If I'd have seen that a little sooner, we'd have a Viper on. Looks like a first gen Dodge Viper too. It's already gone behind the fire escape here. Beautiful red Dodge Viper. We love you differently. Yeah, I must have missed it. Here they give free. Oh, it was you. Yeah, I didn't see it, sadly. Otherwise, if I would have seen or known, I'd have been like, "Hey," I would have put your car on camera. Let's go check out what's happening over here at General Ave. Did ABC 11 leave and I didn't see it? I believe it did. Or are they moving it back to the hangar? I don't see it. Not a whole lot going on over there either. Fear today might be one of those slow days. I'm seriously ready for the summertime schedule. Ugh, you guys have no idea. I'm ready for 200 plus flights a day. Especially in the evenings. The evenings are always really busy in the summer. Now I know there's been a lot of cancellations. Again, Tony was supposed to be arriving tonight at about 8 something, and his flight from MCO was canceled. The Fort Lauderdale Spirit flight was canceled. There were a couple other cancellations that I saw on Flight Radar before we got started today. So we'll see how it goes. Just everyone to be... Yes, I don't know what's happening, but everybody be nice. 100 of those going to Charlotte. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my eyes open on the airport. So if I do miss you guys' chat, I apologize. I want to give you guys some action, but it's got to be action before I can give it to you. So I am trying to keep an eye on the airport. Hey, 77 likes before the first hour. I'll take it. Darn this car being parked right here. Got a United headed out, and I think that one's headed to San Francisco. Uh-oh, got a message. Who we texted? Right? Neela knows. It's hard to keep one eye on the airport and one eye on the chat. I definitely don't like to miss you guys' chat though, and again, I apologize now. You know, I can't put you guys up on screen tonight for whatever reason. My software probably had an update and I didn't realize it, because it's actually on my web browser and not on my software. So if it updated and I didn't know it, then that's probably the problem. It probably turned itself off. Go to snack. Stop at the airport. Pass up Dunkin' Donuts. Aunt Annie's is pretty darn good. Neela, I'm just at the opposite end of the parking garage. You've been following along when we've had winds in the opposite direction. So I've been at the other end of the parking garage the last 2 weeks. I think this is the first time we've been back at this end of the airport in 2 weeks. Our Life, what's up? Welcome to the show from Beaufort, North Carolina. Again, I would have put that up on the screen, but I'm having software issues, so apologies ahead of time. Come on, American Airlines, what are you doing? Corn dogs are a good go-to. Good air-fried corn dog. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. I know, ERB. It's hard. It really is. It's like right now we got a plane getting ready to head out. Otis. Good afternoon. Beaufort. My bad. Jealous. Brad loves him some corn dog. All right. Here we go. United. I think this one is the one headed back to San Francisco. Not using flight radar today, as our cell phone is our internet connection, and you guys know every time I touch it, something messes up, so we don't touch it. Just below the sun. Not quite. Maybe we'll have a really good sunset here this evening and give you guys an amazing sunset. Oh, big shocker. Yeah, microwave corn dogs or air fry them. Air frying them makes the outside really, really crispy, and it heats it a lot better, in my opinion, than putting them in the microwave. As you get them in the microwave, they're good and hot, but then the center's still frozen. It's like, really? Come on. There goes that E-175. I guess it was waiting for a departure slot. Also shows what we have or don't have in common. Exactly. And by the way, if you are new to the show, we do talk about food, cars, airplanes. We talk about all kinds of things. As a matter of fact, I was just talking about a red Dodge Viper that went by a moment ago. Honey ham mashed potato. Oh my goodness. Stop it, John. Just no. That sounds really good. Golden corn dog. Brad. Oh my goodness. So a corn dog it's a hot dog on a popsicle stick, and it's dipped in cornbread-ish, like a Swedish cornbread. It's got a sweet taste to it, and so they're deep fried. Most of the time you get them, they're frozen, and then you put them in the microwave or air fryer, or you can put them in the oven and heat them up, I guess. But they're amazing with some ketchup. You find a lot of them at like the fair or carnivals, stuff like that. You can get them at Disney. You can get the little man, what did we call them back in the day in school? Oh my goodness, mini corn dogs, the little ones. They were pretty much the little teeny tiny things. Man, they were so good. Can't believe it's not butter. Dude, Ralph, don't even get me started on McDonald's. I had this rant a couple weeks ago about McDonald's. I'm so over it and done. They up their prices, but yet they still suck. Like I'll eat at McDonald's. Like, their food's not terrible, but like for the price, no, come on. I'd rather go eat at, somewhere that's just a little bit more expensive and get better food than McDonald's. Because most of the time you get McDonald's, especially late at night, it's not fresh. It's not like if you get it, let's say 8:30, 9 o'clock, it's generally not its freshest. Now, if you get it like I do after the show every once in a while, it's pretty good. But I'd rather spend a little extra coin and get like Zaxby's or, I don't know, what else is good? Chick-fil-A even. And I like Chick-fil-A, but the only thing I really, really care for from Chick-fil-A is their salad. Yeah, I don't eat Wendy's. I just never think of Wendy's. I have not had a bagel dog, but I have had a pretzel dog. Pretzel dogs are amazing. And pretzel pizza, like the crust, that's pretty good. As a matter of fact, that's actually one of my favorite things. They put that cheese sauce on it. Anyway, it's delicious. Great. London. It's delayed. Shit, Don. Oh my goodness, John. You know what I really like? And the I went to a Zaxby's when I left Charlotte after one of the shows. It's fried mushrooms, and they were like, "Oh, we don't have it." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me right now? Like, you don't have them, or we don't sell them anymore?" And he's like, "Oh, we don't sell them anymore." And I'm like, "What? Really?" Never tried pickle pizza. And by the way, Cassie, I am a huge fan of barbecue. Now, I don't argue over barbecue, who's better, who's not. Because, frankly, I haven't traveled too much to go get any, like, Memphis or Texas barbecue. But I do love some barbecue. City barbecue here in Raleigh is fantastic. Hush Puppies, oh, so good. Pizza with ice cream. Now, I do like pizza with ranch dressing. And I like pineapples on my pizza, but ice cream and pizza, I don't know about that. Hey, Alan, what's up? Hold on, I gotta scroll back up to finish your message. You guys jumped. Pardon the pun, but it's nice to see her taking off. Yeah, RDU is finally getting busy. I mean, well, it'll be busier come summertime, but yeah, we're starting to get more airlines and stuff, and I'm excited for summertime. Used to offer... What? Hey, speaking of which, and you guys can Google it right now, but McDonald's did have their own airline. If I'm not mistaken, it's McDonald's. Now, I know for sure Hooters had their own airline as well. There's Iceland. And it's our tuba toothpaste delivery. Coming in hot, looking like some, I don't know, what's a good toothpaste brand? What is that old school one? I'm trying to think. Hey, can't park there. What are you doing? This is weird. That's not a parking spot, sir. You were gonna make a full, almost 360. to go back to the taxiway right there. Why didn't you just come down to the high speed? All right, Iceland. In from Reykjavik. Welcome to RDU. Interesting. Never seen one do that before. Snap a picture of that while we are in that golden hour lighting. So beautiful. You put the pizza. That's ready. Take it out. Put it on a lot of ice cream. That makes sense, I think. I guess it would be kind of like if you did it with another sweet treat, like how we do, like say apple pie or peach cobbler or something like that. You put it over ice cream when it's hot. That's delicious. I do love a good apple pie, that's for sure. Colgate, yeah, Aquafresh, there we go. Old brands too. It's exactly what it looks like though, doesn't it? Oh, it's gonna make its way around here tonight. Are you coming back here tonight, or what are you doing? Don't know if you guys know what you're doing. I want to know what you guys are doing. No? Yes? Coming back here? Hello? Come on. Thank you. But doesn't it though? Now that you guys can see it up close, doesn't that look like a tube of toothpaste? Especially when it's got the bright light blue tail. Fareed, what's up? It's gonna take Air France's spot there at the gate. Crest freshman. Pie. Oh my goodness, you're a nerd, Brianna. You're such a nerd. Oh my goodness. You also don't like peanut butter or jelly. You're weird. Either way, you're a weird nerd. My goodness. Of course it's delayed. When isn't the 777 delayed? Alright, are we back? What? I have no idea what just happened. I didn't even mess with my phone. Daniel don't like peanut butter either. My dad used to eat. Now okay, so I'm gonna tell you something about my dad, and I'm surprised I like peanut butter, but my dad used to eat it by the spoonful, and I know a lot of people that do. Right? There's a guy at work that does it too, and Even Brianna said it the other night. She's like, I wish I liked peanut butter so I could eat it by the spoonful. I mean, it's a good go-to snack. It's got protein. It's semi-healthy. And I like peanut butter too. Yes, I saw that. Whataburger is coming to Charlotte later this year, and I am going to go try Whataburger. Oh, and speaking of peanut butter and burgers, so Brianna brought up a restaurant here in Raleigh called Cowfish. It's also in other places too, but years ago I had a peanut butter I saw a restaurant, sorry. A peanut butter cheeseburger, and it was phenomenal. It was so good. You wouldn't think peanut butter on a burger would be good, but it was amazing. It was really good. It's delicious, Daniel. I promise you it was good. Brianna said the same thing. She's like, that's disgusting. And I'm like, don't knock it till you try it. And she's like, absolutely not. That Jif is amazing. Nicest peanut butter. Yeah, Jif is pretty good. And I used to like the what do they call it? Chunky peanut butter. That was always. I couldn't eat it all the time, and I liked it more on toast than I did to make a sandwich with it, because it was. I don't know if you ever tried to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on soft bread with hard peanuts, but it's it's not easy. I also like doing it with toast so that it melts onto the bread, so it's a little easier to peanut butter and chili cuts down. Yeah, I could see that. Daniel said enough. Yeah, the 777's still here. It's not leaving until 7:23. Looks like it's delayed, and there's not a whole lot going on. I didn't know if this Wednesday would be as good as 2 weeks ago. It does not appear to be as good as it was 2 weeks ago, unfortunately. And I think a lot of that has to do with the weather up in the northeast and the mid-Atlantic, along with around the Michigan, Minnesota areas as well. Did have a lot of flight cancellations and stuff today, so we'll see how it goes. Missing some messages, unfortunately. Got a plane moving over here. And you guys are moving fast too. All of the PDQ locations. Interesting, I didn't know that. I didn't know PDQ was even in trouble. the Northeast is getting hammered really hard at the moment. So that's why it's not very busy here for us tonight, because they are getting messed up. So it is what it is. We'll hang out. It might get busy before we leave. It might not. We'll see what happens. Again, like I said, Tony was supposed to be on a flight from MCO on JetBlue's A220, but they canceled that flight, and I don't know if it has anything to do with the stuff that's happening up in the Northeast. And then Spirit Airlines from Fort Lauderdale was canceled earlier in the day. It was supposed to arrive at 6, I think, somewhere around 6 o'clock. It was canceled. So a lot of things happening with the weather causing the slowdown today. We also had, really bad weather here too. And luckily it cleared up, turned beautiful. I'll be able to give you guys a beautiful sunset later on this evening. Yeah, I saw like a lot of the the mid-Atlantic and the upper mid-Atlantic and the Northeast were getting snow, just north of Boston and stuff. It was very borderline in Boston, I believe. I didn't look at the radar that close, but I know when I was checking for American's arrival earlier today, it was getting ready to rain pretty good up there. So raining there in Beaufort. Yeah, man, we had that stretch come through earlier. Oh, goodness. And again, we've got 2 E-175s just chilling, waiting. I don't know if they're waiting to leave. We had one CRJ that was sitting out there on the taxiway turn around and come back. I assume it came back to its gate over there, and that flight is either delayed or canceled. So it could make for an interesting evening here. Or it could make for a very boring evening. I'm going to try to stay for the MD-11 departure, if at all possible. Again, it being so slow, I don't know if I'll be able to stay that long. I wasn't expecting the weather to be so bad today, causing things to be delayed as much as they are, unfortunately. But it's given us a great opportunity to just hang out and chat. Wet snow. Ugh. Yeah, we didn't have any snow this year. I don't even think we saw... we might have saw a flake or two, but there was none that touched the ground, I don't think. Yeah, we did not have any snow. It was... I don't know if Delta will leave SkyTeam or not. I doubt it. I hope not. But you never know. So he's not really chilling in general aviation. He's chilling on the taxiway between 23 right, 23 left. This is where they go and sit and wait. Now, he's been waiting since right after we started the show. I don't know where it's going, but it's been waiting for quite some time. We also have iAero, but that's... I don't know when that's going to leave. Could be a charter. And then we have another E-175 over here hanging out down here on the taxiway. And it's been there for about 15 minutes now, 10, 15 minutes. and just in front of it was a Delta CRJ. Like I said, it turned around and came back to the gate. So I'm assuming that flight is either delayed or canceled. I was really hoping for more traffic tonight with this high wind. It seems kind of like the wind's calming down a little bit, unfortunately. Man, I'd like to make an international trip one of these days. Oh, not again. A fever. Goodness. Kids in school just nasty. Got a few friends that live in Australia. They're actually coming over here this summer. It's cheaper to vacation over here than it was over there. Hey, we got a United. Is he gonna touch down? Is he gonna go around? What's he doing? There he goes. Yeah, I want to try and get some flights in this summer. At some point. Not sure where exactly I want to fly to just yet, but I do want to get some flights in at some point this summer. Try to. Keyword, try. Don't know that it'll happen, but I definitely want to try. So, our E-175 that was sitting up in the holding area is making its way down here. I don't remember if this one came in or if it was due to depart and can no longer depart due to weather. Yeah, I'd like to go to London myself. Yeah, it's too expensive. Absolutely too expensive. Still not the one that was sitting there forever. So this gate's been open, so I'm assuming that this one went out and is coming back to the gate because of the fact that no, John, I am not. I'll go to LA. I'll go to LA all day, but I will not be streaming from LA. I will not stream from LA. We've had this discussion over here on the show. If you're new to the show, LA is a destination that I would like to go to. Is it a destination I want to stream from? Absolutely not. There are way too many streamers in LA. You guys don't need me to go out there and do a stream from LA. There's like, what, six people that stream in LA. So it's not on my streaming list to do. Dulles, Philadelphia, Atlanta, Charlotte, of course, Ronald Reagan International. Those are all places I want to do streams from. I have no desire to go to LA for that. I don't even have a desire to go to LA for plane spotting. All I gotta do is watch one of the streamers, and I feel like I'm there. Throw it up on the big screen, I'm good. Now, San Diego, on the other hand, I would do San Diego. So, someone is doing Denver next month. So, Pip Hastings Aviation. Normally he's in here, but he's not tonight. He's probably still at work. And no, I have never streamed at RDU, Evan. But he is going to Denver here in the next couple of weeks, I think. So if you get a chance, if he's here, he's going to be up there here in the next couple of weeks. So that's Pip Hastings Aviation, a good friend of ours here on the channel. Matt Mann's going to be like, Pip who? And I'll be like, yeah, I agree. Yes, Atlanta. I want to make my way down to Atlanta. At some point this year, I will make my way down there. So the next Charlotte trip I'm shooting for, if not the 15th of this month, then the 15th-ish next month. But if we don't go this month, then we're going somewhere else. Possibly. I'm itching to get back up to DC. So we'll see if I make it back up there. If not, then we will try to go on the 15th down to Charlotte. Around the 15th, the weekend closest to the 15th. JFK is nice, but you gotta pay like $50 to be on top of the roof, and I'm like, no. For the pool access, I can go spend $40 for 2 days at Dulles instead of $100 for 2 days in JFK. But yes, Atlanta's on my radar to go to. Of course, our Charlotte shows. Dulles. I really want more Dulles because of the variety in DC. You got Brussels, there's tons of British Airways, KLM, Air France, Korean, All Nippon, Japan Airlines. You got such a variety at Dulles, and so I really, plus you got the 2 A380s. So I want to be able to go up there. Ooh, parking in Toronto, that would be nice. I've always wanted to visit Toronto. Yeah, I think I actually... Is it coming here? Is that what that is? I do have an arrival. Nope. Still no 777 departure yet. There's a C-130. Yeah, mostly United for domestic flights, but they have so many airlines. They got Play, Iceland, Alaska, of course, which isn't international, but ITA, they have ITA Airways. So many great airlines that fly into Dulles, and that's one of the reasons why I really enjoy going up there and bringing you guys to stream. They've got 2 Lufthansa flights. One's going to be an A380, one's the 747. They got SAS. They got, you know, all the major airlines. Well, hello and goodbye. Very nice. Touch and go. Hold on, I gotta move around here. I can give you guys a little bit more of that. Off into the beautiful sunset it goes. Alright, let me get back to the chat over here as we watch it move on. Alright, I saw a message. Somebody's on Delta from where? From Nashville? Hold on. I gotta scroll back up. Lion-hearted. Okay, you're on the Delta flight from Nashville. All right, just keep me up to date on where you are, as I am not using flight radar because it's part of our phone. There you go. Give you guys a sunset now. You can't see the C-130 anymore. Yeah, he won't be back. Just an exercise. Oh, it's gonna fly right in front of the sun. Yes! What a shot. And I didn't even have to do anything. Oh, that was beautiful. Batman. Yeah, Molly, if you're just joining us, Molly won't be here this evening. She has something going on, very important. She should be back with us on Sunday. She did see you guys' some of y'all's comments and messages a little while ago while you guys were talking about her. She popped in. She didn't say anything because, again, she's got a lot going on. So hey, Claire. Yeah, we're gonna do our usual thing here, especially tonight when we don't have any real air traffic. Give you guys the sunset as it goes down, as we like to do. Hey, I'm not answering your question. Oh, good grief. Yeah, hopefully Molly will be back with us on Sunday. Yes, sir. Our beautiful Carolina sunsets. All right, we'll go to Alaska here in a minute. Oh, I wonder if Alaska will lift off early enough to fly in front of our sunset. Dulles Air. Yeah, I generally try to be on parking garage 2, whichever one is parallel north and south. I don't like the east and west one per se. It's good when they're flying in on one, is it 19? See, I haven't been there in so long, I've forgot all the runways, but 19 center, or 19 left. There is no airline maintenance here at RDU. We don't have any big hangars or anything. If something happens, they will pull them over onto the overnight area. And it depends on which airline it is as to which overnight parking area it is. Now, the 777 is generally over in front of our observation area. So if you guys are in the area and you see it go over there on the show, then you can make your way down here and check it out, either early in the morning or before it gets dark, because they do close the observation area at dark, unfortunately. That's part of the reason why we don't do shows from the observation area. Neela, have a good night. We will see you again on the next show. I'll be here on Sunday. I've not thought about New Bern. I am going out to Cherry Point, and I don't know that I'm going to do a show from Cherry Point sometime in May. We do have the air show May 11th and 12th out there, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to do a show from out there. So, yeah, the 777 is always broken. General Aviation. I wouldn't call it maintenance. They have the hangars, but I wouldn't call it maintenance for sure. Yeah, we don't, not here. Now, I know, like, again, Charlotte and Dulles both do, being that they are hubs for American and United. Yeah, they got the air show coming in May. I'm excited about that. Again, I don't know that I'll be doing a show for the air show, but man, I love the Aerospace Museum in Dulles. It is one of my favorite places to go. You know, that was all on Pip, by the way. That was all up to him. That had nothing to do with me. He's like, I'm gonna do a show today. I wanna challenge you. I'm like, all right, you can do a show. I don't, it's the internet. It's a free place. Go for it. We are not an American hub anymore. We do have a lot of American airline stuff here, but we are no longer a hub. Alaska Airlines getting a move on. Headed back to Seattle. Go to that ATR as it gets closer. Will you fly in front of the sunset, or will you leave heavy? No! Almost. We would have missed it. Alright, you guys enjoy the rest of the sunset. I gotta make a quick setting change here. That one. And for the other portion of our sunset, oh, you ATR, you're messing my sunset up. We were a hub back in the day. Then we destroyed it. So the air show is at Cherry Point out on the coast. And it is May 11th and 12th. I have somebody who's working on getting me some passes for that. Well, this isn't our ATR. Again, I'm not using flight radar, so excuse me for being wrong. It's just a Southwest. Nothing against Southwest, I'm kidding. It's just a joke, Southwest. We do love our Southwest. I do anyway. I don't know about the rest of you guys. I like their liveries. Flying on Southwest, I've only done it once. I prefer JetBlue. Alright, let's go back to the sunset for a moment. Catch the last couple of minutes of it as it goes below the horizon. Go. Alright, who do we got coming in now? Who's that? Oh, look who's back. This is great. What are you doing? Are you just playing games with me, or are you gonna actually stay here this time? Looks like our C-130 is back. B-dubbing, I don't know if you're still watching, but here you go, buddy. You always like when interesting things happen. I think they are. I think they're watching us. They're like, all right, let's go show off for Carolina Aviation tonight. Oh, it's a different C-130. Interesting. Either way, I'll take it. Are you staying, or are you touching down and going about your business? You're still carrying a lot of speed. And up he goes. Got to reposition. Maybe we'll get another one before show's end. Boy, they're definitely putting on a show here for us tonight. They're like, oh, RDU slow, Carolina Aviation needs some action. Let's do it. All right, here's our ATR finally coming in from New Bern or Wilmington. The big one's from Wilmington. This is our big one. They could be out of Seymour Johnson. That is very, very true. That's another airport that I want to try to make it out to, but everybody says Seymour Johnson's only busy on like Thursdays. And unfortunately, Thursdays are not good days for me as I work. Well, he's got a lot of nose down in this one. You can do it, ATR. You got this. Give us a nice, beautiful flare. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, there you go. And of course that one gonna do an early turnout. Or again? Here we go again, another C-17. Is this the same one? All right, third time's a charm. There he is. C-130 making Bringing it back. Rail Stalker, what's up? You join us for another touch and go of the third. This could be the second one, but this is the third time a C-17 has touched down here tonight. They're like, already used a big airport. It's slow. Let's go hit them up for some touch and goes. And we do have American Airlines 777 pushing back finally an hour late. Oh, wind's picking up. It's going to move me around a little bit here. And he's picking it up, picking up speed. Come on. There you go. Pick it up. Right. Be funny if it actually stays, but it's not going to, I don't believe. Definitely not this time. All right. Here we go. American Airlines 777. No, it's not Air Force One, and it's not here to drop off anything. They use the C-17s when they fly in and out the motorcade. Oh, big gusts of wind again. We did have the Air Force One and Air Force Two here last week, and if you guys noticed today, I did post a 4K video of those departures from last week. So if you haven't gone and checked out that 4K video that I posted this morning, please make sure you go and do so, of the Air Force One and Air Force Two departures. Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could be if the president was on board. Are you doing it again? Are you coming back for another one? Oh, so if you guys remember the E-175 that was sitting on the taxiway out there a little while ago is turning and making its way back to the gate. So I'm assuming that E-175 departure has been canceled as well as a lot of the flights we've had so far. Oh, I've lost that C-17. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's going to do it again. 777, you're not doing anything right now. Here we go for number 4. So I just use flight radar, and then I'll look at flight radar typically on show days, anytime after 5 p.m. to see what special liveries we're going to have come in. I check the arrival board and stuff. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's not. You can also use jet tip, but that costs money. I'm all about free. So this Rail Stalker, this will be the 4th touch and go by the C-17s here this evening. Oh, big gust of wind in my face. Oh, he's getting it. He's getting it too. Now we won't see him depart because car. There's a car in our way. But I am going to leave you guys with this for just a moment as I watch to see. Yep, there he goes. He's pulling up and pulling back out. All right, I'm going to mute so you guys can enjoy the Trent 800s on the 777. So the K is the country of origin or destination. So let's say LAX is KLAX or KCLT for Charlotte or KIAD for Dulles. So it's all for, I think Canada is all Y, I believe, right, John? Oh, I know, Rail Stalker. The wind is blowing me all over the place. Oh, what the what? What in the world are you doing? Holy cow. Here he comes again. Number 5. That was a very short final. I didn't even see him coming. That's why I was like, what in the world? They've got to be having a blast doing this. This looks like so much fun. Ow. Holy cow. Straight up. Straight out. See ya. Ah, the wind. You're pushing my tripod to the limit there, dude. Oh, C. You're right. Never mind. I don't know why I was thinking Y. All right, so American 777 is out there toward the end of the runway. We've got, I see 2 arrivals. There might be one hiding behind the tower over here. I think he's done playing around with RDU now. He's moving on. Looks like he's heading straight out west this time instead of making short turnarounds. Nope, C-130s are all propeller driven. I can't. Hold on. Alright, I'm going to go silent for a minute. Claire, the American 777 is headed back to London Heathrow. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 arrivals. That's the most we've had on deck all night. Darn this weather in other parts of the country. The weather here is fantastic. Alright, no arguing. Come on. I don't want to put anybody in timeout, or any of my moderators to have to put anybody in timeout. It was a mistake. It's not a big deal. Yeah, you stay and watch. Just no arguing from anybody. I don't care who started the argument. Doesn't matter. Just, it is what it is. No arguing. Just enjoy the planes. What little planes we have today. Please and thank you. We try to pride ourselves on being a friendly show and have a friendly chat. So let's try to keep it that way, please. Hey, you're on the wrong runway, Southwest. Alright, you've touched down. Who do we have over here? Who is it? Sorry for the speedy camera movements. Ooh. All kinds of interesting things happening here this evening. What the heck is it? It's a government plane. Alright. Now there's a lot happening. Here we go. American Airlines 777 heading back to London. Alright. Stop arguing. We all have Google. Enough said. Google is a powerful tool. Thank you, Matt, man. There you go. Breaking the chat tension with some grilled cheese. All right, I'm muting so you guys can enjoy the sounds of this. Yeah, I don't know whose plane it was, and I don't really care whose plane it was. All I know is it's a cool plane. They did 5 touch and goes, and I am ecstatic about that. It doesn't matter to me whose plane it was. I like the fact that they did 5 touch and goes. And one really cool maneuver, short final maneuver. Woo! As you guys can see, the wind is blowing me around a little bit. See you, backseat driver. Have a good evening. Alright, who do we have next? Southwest still trying to make its way up the hill there. So they're just doing a routine exercise. So basically they're just practicing. So they'll touch down and then they'll take off again and then they'll come back and do it again. They're just practicing is all. It's great fun for me. I'm really enjoying it. I wish they'd keep doing it. And who knows, they may do it again later before the end of the show. Delta A319 in the road. Is it an A320? See, I don't even know. Yeah, Air France leaves early in our show when we do. Thank you, ERB. I appreciate that. Yeah, Air France leaves about 30 minutes into our show when we do it. American Airlines, now that they have changed their schedule, leave at about the same time now. All right, what is happening? Am I missing something? So we had that government plane fly in. All right, we're gonna stay over here for a minute. Let's see what's happening over here. Where did that plane go? I figured it would have. Oh yeah, there it is. So did they pick them up already? Like, what is happening? So this one obviously is presidential-ish. Definitely not the president. But definitely somebody important. Definitely a VIP. Let's snap a picture here while we watch what is happening. Ah, so it was our FedEx ATR landing over there. Got UPS landing, but I'm more interested in what's going on over here. Thank you, Justin. Infidel, what's up, buddy? The G37. Oh, big gust of wind in my face. Maybe it is. Definitely weird. Incorporating clock. Oh, thank you for that, Alan. Yes. I do have a clock. It's a clock and date is supposed to be at the bottom of the screen. See? Something's happened with my software. And I didn't even notice it. But yes, most of the time I have the date and the time at the bottom of the screen. I don't know why it's not there. Shoot. I didn't even notice it. I said, just... the wind is blowing right in my face. Or it's coming around I'm kind of hidden behind the fire escape, and it blows around and it smacks me right in the left side of my face. Hey, Ramona. Could very well be, Davis. Very well could be. By the way, Pip, I enjoy the wind. Unless it's blowing my equipment all over the place, then I don't like it as much. Yeah, I think this, I don't know, it could be somebody higher than the state senate, but I don't know who this is. It's definitely been an exciting show. We may not have had a whole lot happening, but it's been an exciting show. 5 touch and goes from the C-130. This, our American 777 departing, Air France departure early in the show. Yeah, and I'm going to refrain from telling her about our chat this evening, Matt, man. She's got a lot going on right now. You're so full of it, Pip. I hope you're doing well, by the way. So they're picking up. So some of them are. I guess it's like going to be like a mini motorcade. I don't know. But there are a lot of cars nearby. There is also. Whoops. My tripod sticks. You've got some state. I don't know if it's state or what, but it looks like a police car, an unmarked police car out there as well. No, you guys did good. You guys did good. You can't please everybody. And like I said a minute ago, it's Google, you know? If you have questions, Google it. It's a powerful tool. Air Force Air Force number 3, Air Force Baby, Air Force Mini. That's all I can ask from my team is you guys be polite and friendly. That's all I care about. Air Force. Me too, ERB. I Google everything. If I don't know something, I'm Googling it. Or YouTubing it. If I'm trying to do something like set up a show for you guys, I'm YouTubing on how to do it, you know? Google and YouTube are a powerful thing these days. Yeah, I honestly missed all of what everybody was saying because I was filming the plane come in. So I can't be a referee. Honestly, to be fair, all I can do is do my thing and bring you guys as pleasant of a show as possible. That's why I have team members in my chat to moderate what happens. So it's an unfortunate thing. I don't know who said what or what happened. So, you know, all I can say is just keep everything pleasant. So we can all enjoy the show. All right, who do we got? Got a United headed out. Again, we're going to stay here for at least another hour. Try to get the MD-11 departure. Oh, look, JetBlue turned around and is headed back this way. Is this another canceled flight? We've had about 4 planes come back to the gate tonight. 3 or 4. Starting to lose count. Whew. I'm already standing on my tiptoes, and that gust of wind just about blew me over. All right, yep, JetBlue making its way back. This one, I believe, came in from San Juan earlier, or Cancun, one of the two. I saw it on Flight Radar earlier. I believe this is the same one. JetBlue's having a lot of issues this evening, it looks like. So, Matt Man, I do, actually. I give them veggies. They'll eat the occasional hot Takis that one of my kids has dropped on the floor. If it's colorful and they see it on the floor, they're going to try and eat it. I've seen, and it's mostly the female. She's young, okay? So anything she sees on the floor, she tries to eat it. Buddy, on the other hand, he knows. He's like, nope, that's not for me. I know it's not. I've seen her try to eat Skittles, hot Takis, just the other day there was a Starburst wrapper on the floor. Where she finds this stuff, I have no idea. But the Starburst wrapper was red and she was trying to eat it. So if it's colorful, she's gonna try to eat it. Most of the time I try to feed them bugs, but I do throw in carrots and lettuce, some peppers every now and then, like bell pepper, green pepper, spinach, some collard greens, stuff like that. That's what they're mostly supposed to eat is veggies. They do like some fruit on occasion. I'll give them some bananas, watermelon. There we go. We got Iceland pushing back. Speaking of the lizards, I went and got them some food the other night. Yesterday, as a matter of fact. My goodness. Let's just say bugs have gotten expensive. I like to take them outside in the backyard and they'll eat clovers. Dandelions, yellow dandelions. Oh, they love the yellow dandelions. Ugh. Take them outside and it's just straight where they go. Dandelions. Pretty quick turnaround for Iceland tonight. Was about an hour or so, about an hour and 10. Yeah, we have a couple of federal planes that come in and out here as well. That we had one for 2 weeks that was coming in and out almost daily for our show. And I'm like, what is the deal? But it was going over to the reserve behind the airport over here. So we've caught it a couple of times because it's a really weird looking plane too. I can't remember what kind of plane it is, but it's really weird looking. It's a prop plane, but it's like it's on stilts or something. Like the landing gear is really, really tall. I'm sure she will. I told her I wouldn't say anything, but she's got a lot going on for sure. Yeah, I don't know how they fly prisoners in and out of here at RDU. All right, Evan, we will see you on Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to do a morning show or if I want to continue with our evening shows. Although we will probably be up in the time. If we choose our afternoon evening shows, I am going to bump it up from 1 p.m. to noon. That way we're here in ample time for the 777 arrival at 1:30. If I do an early morning show, I was thinking 8 to about 2, something like that, possibly. So did I get the picture? When did you email me a picture? I might have. I haven't checked my email. Man, I've been so busy the last 2 weeks. So I've been trying to cram in school and just working. I worked a full 6 days, so I haven't had a whole lot of time. I finally today, early this morning, finally had the opportunity to download our Air Force One and Air Force Two videos and get those up. So it's been, I've been in and out of my other email trying to get in logins for work, and it's been a frustrating week. So if I haven't gotten to them, I will get to it as soon as I can. Morning shows. Yeah, I agree. I wish I could be out here during the week to do morning shows, but unfortunately I can't. And again, if you missed it earlier, I was talking about doing some Saturday shows once Lufthansa rolls in. But if you think about YouTube as a business aspect and for our growth, I don't know that that's going to be a good idea. I'm not saying I won't try Saturday, but I don't know that doing Saturday shows will be ideal for channel growth and such, due to the simple fact that everybody and their brother is on doing streams. I count like 8 or 9, 10, 12 streams every Saturday. So I'm like, is that... I may have seen it. I'll have to go back and look, John. But they, Saturdays, like I said, there's so much happening on Saturdays. I don't know how much traffic we would get. But I will definitely do special shows, kind of like our Wednesday shows are kind of like special shows to me because we do Air France. We get Air France. So we may do a Saturday show just to get Lufthansa every now and then, because Lufthansa, again, is going to be an early flight every day. And from what I understand, they're not going to be here on Sundays. As of right now, from what I understand. They won't be here. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Again, I'm always willing to try new things. Now, when we go to Dulles and stuff, I'll be doing a Saturday and a Sunday. So I will be doing back-to-back shows there. But I don't think I will be doing too many shows from here on Saturday, if that makes sense. See you, ERB. Have a good evening. Do have another arrival. Hopefully our MD-11 doesn't get delayed like it did a few weeks ago, last week. I think we'll end with the MD-11 departure. Again, that is at about 9:15 or so. Do have another arrival getting ready to come in. We'll go to it as it gets closer. Is it close enough? Will the camera accept it? Nice. Oh, wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Will this CRJ go around? He is struggling with the wind. Nah, he's got it. He's got it. Although we did see Air Canada touch down and then go around a few weeks ago. Delta's got it. Hey, Everett. Sent you a super chat earlier, just received it. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Wasn't canceled on my end. Could have been a service issue, maybe? Who knows? I didn't see it. And I apologize for not seeing it, and I also apologize for not being able to put it up on the screen. And I'm having software problems again. Apparently, I can't put chats up and my clock is missing. So I'm wondering if the link is no good for the clock. I'll have to go in and check on that and see what the deal is with that. Took me forever to figure out how to get that clock up on the show anyway. Now it's gone again. Iceland off to Reykjavik. Alright, let's see. Do we have anything happening? Man, it bites big ones when it's dark. Not a whole lot to look at once it gets dark. Although it looks like this one's getting ready to push back. Do have another arrival, but it is far enough out I can't see it. I believe it did, Matt, man. It did return to the gate, and I believe that they probably did offload. Like, again, there are a lot of cancellations today out and about. Thank you, Grantham. It would be on their end, not mine. YouTube doesn't. I don't think YouTube cares. Although I don't know, it could be. But thank you, William. Glad we're able to reach 150 likes tonight. Big gusts of wind, as you guys can hear. I know I haven't seen Brian Lloyd tonight either. Hope he's doing well. All right, John, you have a good night. We will see you on Sunday. It'll be fine. I only have about 40 minutes left anyway. Randy, what's up? Thank you, by the way, John. We will see you on Sunday again. Appreciate what you do, sir. UPS departs at 9:05. Yeah. Hopefully it won't get delayed. The same time zone. Yeah, dude, I don't know what's been wrong with me. Well, obviously I've been working a lot more this past 2 weeks, but man, I went to bed not last night, but the night before at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I get up about 5, 6 in the morning, and I went to bed super early all week this week. Anytime I wasn't doing a show, I was in bed really early for whatever reason. Man, let me tell you though, Easter Sunday, I sat out in the sunshine for about an hour. Got my tan on. Just soaking up the sunshine. I love just sitting in the sun. Whenever possible. Yeah, we got some pretty strong wind gusts coming at us from the south. So some of these arrivals are going to be a little on the chaotic side. Southwest getting a move on 2-3 left. Over here on the back side. Not enough time to snag it, unfortunately. What's up, Amtrak? Again, I say this again. You guys, you guys that watch the show in the background and don't chat, hey, you guys are still amazing. Y'all don't have to chat to be amazing. Y'all are still here supporting the show. So I am okay with that. Alright, we'll catch this one as it comes out from behind the trees. Actually, you know what? We do have another arrival. Is that? Who do we got here? Delta CRJ. Thank you, Deborah Ray. I'm glad you enjoy them. We're going to hang out there for a minute. We'll go back to the Delta CRJ as it exits the runway here. Oh, over there. There it is. I forgot to go back and watch, what night was that? Was that Sunday? We had our pilot wave from the Delta pilot, or the Endeavor pilot. I forgot all about that. That was amazing. I need to go back and rewatch that. I am glad you guys enjoy the show, though. I do my best. Even through software issues, like not having our clock. And not being able to put you guys up on the chat. I'll have to sit down and work on that on Saturday while I have some time. See if I can't figure out what's going on with both of those. Saturday is going to be the next time I have time, I think. The flying nuns. Yeah, I don't want to be like my my scanner and get blown off the parking garage. I don't know that I would survive that either. Our poor old scanner didn't survive. Yeah, the wind gusts tonight, man. Thank you, Claire. I wish it would have been a little bit busier tonight. Again, all of the cancellations here on the East Coast. I have a friend of mine who is affected by that. There's been a ton of cancellations. So the airport has been a little slow this evening. Can't control that. All I can do is be here and bring you what's here. If it's not at Terminal 1, it will be in the next few days, I think. We also have, Sun Country. When Sun Country returns to operation here, RDU will be at Terminal 1. Also, Alaska Airlines will be at Terminal 1. So I don't know if Breeze has switched over yet, being that Alaska hasn't switched over yet. Because Alaska was still over here at Terminal 2 this evening, so. Thank you, Claire. Glad we could bring you our lovely area. I'm so glad there's no pollen in the air. Man, I was getting so frustrated with the pollen. Yesterday I was walking out to my car and everything is yellow. Not like there's just this yellow haze in the air right now. That really, really heavy rain we had earlier today really washed all of that away, thank goodness. And my eyes aren't itchy from it blowing in my eyes tonight, so that's a good thing. Had that problem on last Thursday. Yeah, that one was really loud. I don't know if that's the one they were working on last week. Was that last week? No. 2 weeks ago they were working on that. Come on, set her down. There you go. I know it's really windy. You're struggling to land, and I'm struggling to film you landing. So I think they're putting this one over to bed. No, this one's going out. Never mind. Interesting. Got our American Airlines CRJ 700 pushing back as well. You're very welcome, Grantham. That's one of the reasons. So you guys, if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen my end of runway episodes, that's one of the reasons why I don't do the end of the runway, because of the fact that you can't see anything. When it's slow and there's nothing happening, you're literally looking at nothing. So that's why I like to be up here, so that way when it is slow, I can at least show you general aviation, as you guys saw tonight, and I can give you a close-up of the planes at the terminal, and we can catch some baggage drama like we had a few weeks ago with Air Canada, and, you know. So you're very welcome for that. Oh, the wind. My car. Yeah, the pollen, man, walking in and out outside all day in the pollen, you can just feel it on your skin. It's like, oh, I can't wait to get home and wash all this pollen off. Whee! Well, the wind has massively picked up. I don't know if you guys are hearing that or not, but man, it's variable too. It's not blowing from one direction. I think it's coming from behind me and then it smacks me in the face. Oh, goodness. A321. Yeah, Air France hitting a light pole. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy watching what all they do down there, and if you've been watching the show for long, you know we got our fueler, Brad Kemp, down there on the ground. So every time when Brad has a moment, he'll come around. Him and Terry will give us a good wave when they're not busy fueling the planes. That's weird. Heading to Richmond? Speaking of Richmond, I hope Brian Lloyd's doing all right. Hey, Jackie, what's up? Good afternoon to you. Almost afternoon. What is it? 10:49 over there in Australia. That wind got a little cool too. That's weird that it won't process. Yeah, it would be a very short flight. That's like flying from here to Greensboro. It's like a 9-minute flight, but we have a UPS that does it all the time. I've seen it when Southwest will divert to, they've done it one time before. They diverted to Greensboro because we had bad weather here. And then they flew in, and it was like 9 minutes. I'm like, really? That's it? And then, of course, our flight to Charlotte, our 10 flights that we have from here to Charlotte, are all about 30 minutes apiece. And I think the flight from Atlanta is roughly 40 to 45 minutes, I believe. Frontier. We had one Frontier right before the show started. As a matter of fact, I think we opened the show with that Frontier departure. Southwest getting a move on. Go to Frontier in just a second. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to know who that is. Southwest. Okay. They didn't have any ident lights on, so I'm like, who is that? There's our Frontier. Eastern Airlines A300. Really? That's nice. I know, I can't wait for us to get some more wide bodies. Alright, I'm going to try and give you guys a good shot of the tail. Don't know how well that's going to work. As windy as it is. Alright. Oh, the wind is blowing all kinds of trash and stuff. I'm so glad I moved that barrel so it doesn't hit my car. Wind gusts are way higher now than they were when I got here. Man, I would absolutely love to see the Concorde here. Such a beautiful plane. I can't wait for Boom Supersonic to get their stuff together so I can go over to Greensboro and watch them do their test flights and stuff. See, that one kind of has creepy eyes, in my opinion. Might have to put my jacket on. It's not cold, but the wind is cold. As a matter of fact, hold on. Alright. Throw my jacket on to knock off some of the wind chill here. My computer says it's about 65 degrees. Oh, that other barrel blew over. I just heard it. That's gonna roll around the parking lot. I should go pick that up, actually, so it doesn't hit anybody's car. Ooh, good grief. The cat that thinks it's a monkey. I don't know if it is or not. Oh, now that would be really cool. The Goodyear blimp. That would be awesome. That's something I would really enjoy seeing, actually. All right, American 737 struggling to get down the runway. He's like, all right, let me out of here. Let me out. Let me out. Our MD-11 should light up anytime. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Nat. Ooh, all the way from Bangkok. 7:57 in the morning. You're looking at it almost 9 p.m. here in Raleigh, North Carolina, here in the United States. Waiting on our last departure of the evening. Waiting on our UPS MD-11 to depart here at about 9:15. I'm watching for it. Lady, hey, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Yes. As far as a parking permit, yes. If that's what you mean, for the, you're supposed to give a 24-hour notice before you come up here on the parking garage. If you're only up here for a short time, they won't really say anything. Typically, I like to try to be on there for, if I'm going to be up here for more than, a few hours. Most of the time, they don't bother us up here. Plus, I have clearance to be up here from the airport itself as well. Oh. I love these windy evenings. So glad it rained so that the dust isn't so bad. I've had nights where I come up here and the wind's blowing like this and it will kick the dust up, throw it right in my eyes. Got another arrival. Is that the same JetBlue? JetBlue, we haven't had any JetBlue flights tonight. I think we had one and it came in from Cancun or San Juan early in the show. All right, here we go. No, that JetBlue is sitting somewhere. He's headed out now. Whoop. We haven't had any go-arounds tonight. Just the 5 touch and goes from the C-130s. Yeah, that was a pretty hard landing. But I get it. They are struggling with the wind. 20, 30 knot winds. Wind gusts, anyway. And it's gusting hard. It's blowing me all over the place. Probably wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't gusting. If it would just stay steady, it'd be fine. But boy, it's like somebody punching you in the face or hitting you with a pillow. It's like a pillow fight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. You guys know what high winds are like, high wind gusts. 1 minute it's calm, and then the next, all of a sudden, it's like somebody hitting you in the back with a pillow. Doesn't hurt, but it just, Score Team Carolina. That's true, Matt, man. I don't think he has. Oh my goodness. Oh, Matt, man, your reaction. That's great. Oops. Good evening information, by the way. Sorry. I was reading through everybody's message. It was perfect timing. That was awesome. Ah. Ooh. I would not want to be on any of these CRJs. Absolutely not. No thanks. If I'm on one of those, you better have me a barf bag ready, is all I got to say. The wind's honestly not bothering me. It's those sudden big gusts that just like you're not ready for, and they want to knock you off your feet. Yeah, that was definitely not a fun landing at all. That looked like it hurt a little bit, actually. What do we have out here? Is that the last plane of the show? No, that's JetBlue. Thank you, William. I wonder if this is what it feels like to fight a ghost. Sorry, I have jokes. Yeah, everything coming out of the north has been delayed. Ugh. And things coming out of Florida as well. They had some pretty bad weather down there too, I think, earlier in the day. Focus, Nikon, there you go, thank you. Finally heading to Boston. That should be where Tony is right now. Sorry, Tony, if you're stuck in Boston still. I can't keep up with it for some reason. And it cleared the fire escape. Try not to zoom in too much. So the wind is wreaking havoc. kind of calmed down a little bit. For a second, anyway. I don't know if Boston's open yet or not. I would assume so, since JetBlue is headed that way. Come on, MD-11, where are you? Why you guys keep doing this to me? Most of the time, you guys are very punctual and on time. I know y'all still have 5 minutes, but last time we waited for the MD-11, it was late. There it is. I think that could be someone else that's been hiding down there. Keeps going in behind the tree. Dang, really? That's sad. Why are they not pulling the jet bridge over to this? Like, what is the deal? I'm sure these passengers are like, why can we not get off the plane? See you, Deborah. We'll see you on Sunday. I'll be back. There they go. I'll be back on Sunday. Not sure if I'm going to do a morning show or if I'm going to do an afternoon show. See ya, Alan. Again, I'll be back on Sunday. Not sure if I'm going to do morning or evening. Haven't decided yet. Look at the wing flex on this one coming in. Oh my goodness. Nope. Barf bag needed. Coming in from Chicago, 20 minutes early. Lots and lots of wing flex for that one. Alright, let's see if we can see. If our MD is pushed back. Can't tell through the trees. Got somebody making their way back down here to the gate, looks like. Oh my goodness. come on, focus. I know it's late. It's past your bedtime. And the E-175 is down. Delta making its way back down here. I don't know if it's going to go up to the other holding area or what's happening. That one probably headed to JFK. This E-175 I don't think is going to make its way back here. This one here is waiting for a gate since it was 20 minutes early. Oh my goodness. Thank you, William. 170 likes. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button today. I know it's been a slow one, but that is greatly appreciated. You guys are awesome as always. Yes, I am a huge fan of the 737s. All right, who do we have? Somebody's moving. Who is that? That's that other American CRJ 700. I knew there was somebody down there. I just couldn't tell who. Commemorative plaque in your name on the part. Always the one. Holy cow, where did that... Oh, I guess that 737 pulled into that gate. I'm like, where'd it go? It disappeared. Would you prefer the memorial service to be at... That's a good one, Justin. I like that. Well, me personally, I think I prefer the cabaret, but, you know. Right? Can we get another wave? 2 shows in a row? That was Thursday night. We got the Endeavor pilot wave. That was the best one, too. It was so cool. Terminal 1. Come on, MD-11, you're late again. Oh, I see a beacon down there. Towards the UPS hangar. Looks like our last plane of the show is pushing back. Possibly. I really can't tell. All I see is a beacon. Here we go. We're going to get started with ABBA again. Oh, my goodness. That was a hilarious episode, too. We're talking about Dancing Queen. Dang it. That's going to get stuck in my head again. I'll start thinking about that song again. Oh, my goodness. It's one of those things, once it's there, it never leaves your brain. Well, we had the UPS MD-11 get delayed last week, and I cut the show short because I was like, I'm not waiting for it. I think it was like 11 o'clock before it left that night. And I'm like, yep, nope. I'm trying not to do too many late shows, especially on nights like tonight when there's not a whole lot going on, when you've got a lot of cancellations and such from other airports. So if it doesn't push by 9:30, we'll probably end at 9:30. But I have a feeling that it is pushed. I saw beacons down there a moment ago. We'll see if it's it or not. I don't see the beacon now, as it's probably behind the trees. But with all I've had going on the last couple of weeks, I try not to stay too late. At a global in Global 7,500. Let's. Oh, what is that? All right, I'm gonna go look and see. Hang on. Is that our bird? There she is. Last plane of the show. The wind's so strong I can't even hear it tonight. Some nights you can hear it when the wind's blowing the right way. I can hear the MD-11 from there, but so RDU Parking Patrol was just up here, and they didn't even pick up that barrel. Or maybe they did pick up that barrel and it just blew over again. I might have to go over and put that barrel up on top of the scissor lift that's over there, just so it doesn't roll around and hit people's cars. Alright, last plane of the show, and then that'll be it for us. This should be a rocket launch with the winds. Alright guys, that is going to do it for us here tonight from RDU. I want to thank all of my moderators, channel members, everyone for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching today's show. I know it was a little slow, as per usual lately. Summertime, you guys, summertime. It'll be very, very busy. It'll be busy enough you guys will feel like I'm ignoring you. But I'm not. I won't be ignoring you. I'll try to keep my eyes on the chat. But thank you guys so much for joining me here on this Wednesday evening edition of Carolina Aviation Live. I will be back on next Sunday, or this coming Sunday. Not sure if I'm going to do an early morning show or if I'm going to do an afternoon, evening show. I should be here for that, John. I will here usually on Sundays, except this past Sunday, of course, it was Easter. And again, hopefully everyone had a fantastic Easter weekend. I know I did, even though I had to work. It's all right, Justin. It's all right. Again, I want to thank you guys for trying to keep a friendly chat. You know, I get it. Sometimes it's difficult, but we want to make sure we maintain a nice, friendly chat. I don't like people getting angry and leaving and this, that, and the other. At 7 from... Alright, well, we'll probably be here on the 14th. Just remind me again before that Sunday, and we'll try to be here for that. I'll do an afternoon show, and we'll check out the American 777 departure at 6:30. And then catch you coming in at 7. Again, thank you guys. You guys did a good job. Thank you for watching Planes, Food, and Cars. Thank you, Matt Man. Absolutely. You guys have a wonderful night, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and I will see you guys again on Sunday. Thank you.